Combo King.
What a sweetheart.
So, I'm back here with Melissa Duprey, and we were talking about...
how he came across the idea of making sure I got these sneakers this time around. Because I am a comic, and the two parameters of getting free shoes is either tell a funny joke, which I can do, or share a heartfelt story, which I had. So a couple weeks ago, well, actually backtrack to about a month ago, I had shared something that was very personal about a traumatic event that happened to me 9 years ago in Texas, where my home was burglarized by 3 armed men while my mother and I were home on a Friday afternoon at 5:30. And that event really scarred and changed the trajectory of our lives, where both of us suffered PTSD from being tied up, beaten, abused. They were with us for several minutes, about half hour. And it was an event that my mom really never recovered from, and she subsequently died from a lot of the trauma that triggered other things like mental illness, substance abuse, an autoimmune hepatitis disease that was triggered by alcoholism, that was triggered by untreated PTSD, was triggered by trauma. So what's really important to me as a healer and as an energy worker and as a woman of color and as a spiritualist is that we heal each other and we heal our traumas. And part of that came around February, when normally we would celebrate our survival every February with each other. My mom and I would go out on a date, or we would send each other flowers or buy each other candy. And I was feeling a little type of way this year that I couldn't do that because she was gone. But I put a post about surviving that. Well, a month later, 2 weeks ago, my home gets broken into here in Humboldt Park, and I was shook because I felt I was targeted. I felt that I was watched, and I posted about it when I really didn't want to post about it, because really they're just material things that were taken. I have a studio in my home that I use to record self-tapes because of my career. I really need to be able to have the tools that I need in order to send audition tapes to my agent so they can send it to New York and LA for my advancement. And I was finding it a hard time to go into the office all the time, so I set up a home in my studio. They took a lot of that expensive materials and equipment, but what they did take was my mom's iPad and my mom's computer, things that had her laugh, her smile, pictures that I didn't know she took that I can't ever get back. And jewelry, they took her jewelry. They took watches my father gave me. Like, they're just things, but they mean something. And my home wasn't completely thrashed or anything. But it was targeted, and it was so invasive, and that kind of breaking of your peace of mind just kind of stays with you. So I shared it on Facebook of what happened. I posted it up because I thought that the community should know that women were still being targeted, especially around here. That's not news, but when it does happen to you, it really does shake the foundation of your safety and your sanctity of your home, and that's what happened to me. And I shared it because I believe that the community needs to look out for each other, especially, you know, making sure that people are safe and that we're watched over, and that we hold each other accountable and hold the community responsible for the things that happen. And that's why I posted it. But then again, I took it down right away because I got such anxiety about it, because I didn't want people to worry about me. I'm blessed. I've recovered. But, you know, people like Lewis, who are caring kind people, just really wanted to reach out and gift me with some amazing fly Adidas. And I've never once have bought a pair of Adidas for myself. Nothing brand new. So this is huge for me, getting a brand new pair of sneakers. My dad would be really proud. But I thought that was the most heartful thing to do, to reach out and gift me with a pair of sneakers just to make me feel good. And I think that's what true care in the community is about.
So we have the pair of Adidas.
Yes.
That we are giving Melissa.
They're so fly. They're so fly. I love them.
This is,
I'm a fan of a pattern, you know what I mean?
Adidas.
Look at this. This is so fresh. And y'all know I have arthritis in my feet. I cannot wear heels for more than 15 minutes anymore. I used to dance and, you know, I walk in heels every day in high school. I can't do that no more. So these are like super sexy to me.
So if any of you seen my last video where I gave someone a pair of shoes here in Chicago, I put them on their feet.
Uh-oh.
So that's what I get to do.
Oh,
and
no.
We're going to get a shot of that.
Oh, no, I forgot about this.
But listen, believe me, if I worked at a shoe store and this was my job, I'd be fine.
He's the Latino Ted Bundy.
No,
it's Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Not Ted Bundy. Married with children.
That's a bad story.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I'm going to put these on Melissa's feet. And see? Come on, Melissa.
Right.
Come on, girl.
Okay.
Come on.
Wrong foot.
Wrong foot? Oh, that's right. Wrong shoe, wrong foot. There we go. Let's move this back.
I'm so excited and nervous at the same time. I'm very ticklish.
Okay, hopefully I can capture this.
Hopefully I don't get...
Come on, girl. She's got a foot thing.
You got a foot
thing.
Okay.
Melissa's kind of ticklish.
I'm super ticklish.
Do I have to hold your feet?
No, don't touch them.
Okay, so we're gonna slip them on,
Okay,
Melissa. All right. There we go.
Okay. Oh, it's a perfect fit. Look at that.
Cinderella. On the foot, Melissa.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get a shot of
Open it up.
Go on, girl.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
Oh, look, super easy. Man, these are so fly. I love them.
We're gonna get pictures of Melissa's feet there, shoes. Hello.
Very fly,
Look at that. Melissa, are you happy?
I'm so happy. Thank you so much. And please remember to follow Melissa Tainorock Ortiz on his YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me where I'm at on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Find me at Melissa Duprey Performer on Facebook, at Boom Boom Duprey on Instagram, and Twitter, Melissa Duprey. And I'm so excited for these shoes, these fresh Adidas for Tainorock, and I will continue to share all of his page content. Go to that YouTube channel, Melissa Tainorock Ortiz.
Don't forget that. Hey, and remember, I'm trying to do something different. Is try to change people's life one pair of shoes at a time.
Corny.
That was corny?
That's so corny.
Should I leave that in? You guys are going to have to tell me that I'm going to try to change lives.
That's like Iowa State corn right there. That is like Children of the Corn. That is like Mr. Rogers' cornfield made. One pair of shoes.
I told you she was funny, right? But I didn't know she was heartless. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. Melissa.
Alright, thank you so much. Thank you, baby.
Peace.